Let's continue with the show. So Steve Buscemi, do y'all know who Steve Buscemi is? Do y'all know who Steve Buscemi is? Steve Buscemi is one of the most famous actors and has starred in so many different movies. But we're going to move all the way over from California over to New York, all right? Over from California over to New York, okay? The reason that we're going to get over to New York is because apparently people is over there still punching people's lights out. So remember about a month ago where the ladies, just random white women was walking down the streets and then these black guys or this black guy in particular was out here punching out people's lights. I'm going to read that super chat shortly, big dog. Well, same thing happened to famous actor Steve Buscemi. I have not seen this video, but y'all did send it to me. And so I want to review it with y'all. Make sure that y'all tap into the Patreon. Again, link is in the description. Check it out.
Police are searching for a man who allegedly punched actor Steve Buscemi in the face on the street in an unprovoked attack.
Just shocking here. Buscemi from Boardwalk Empire and many other films, of course, is okay. But the incident again highlighting random attacks on the city streets. Good day's Briella Tomasetti in Kips Bay, where he was punched. With more on the investigation and new images of that suspect. Briella, what's going on?
Yeah, well, Dan and Tashani, that's exactly right. You know, this could have been you, it could have been me, it could have been anybody. The good news to take away from this right now is that Steve Buscemi is in stable condition. He is expected to make a full recovery. Police are now on the hunt for the man who did this. They know what he looks like. We'll get to those surveillance photos of the suspect in just a moment, but they have yet to bring him into custody.
You probably know him from Fargo, Boardwalk Empire, and scores of iconic movie roles. Steve Buscemi's publicist says his client was randomly slugged in the face on a Manhattan street by a man police say is still on the run.
Now, let me say that this is not the usual suspect. All right. Skin color, yes. All right. I expected for that to happen. But an older gentleman, I wasn't expecting for the older gentleman to just walk up and slug Steve Buscemi in the face. And the dude looked like he fit. He looked like one of those dudes that you clean him up a little bit, or you know what I'm saying? You make sure that he shaved a little bit. And he probably going to be one of y'all, whatever, Crush Thursdays or whatever like that, right? Crush Wednesdays or something like that. But the dude is an orangutan. He looked like he fit. He got on the Nikes, you know what I'm saying? He got on the Nikes, he got on the jogger, he looked like he just came from working out. Probably is one of those earthy people. He looked like he earthy. He looks like he earthy. But dog, dude just ran up and knocked out Steve Buscemi? What the heck is going on? And he had on a huge backpack on top of it too. Let me see what else is happening out here in these streets.
According to the NYPD, it all went down just before midnight last Wednesday at the intersection of 27th Street and 3rd Avenue. The department would not name Buscemi as the victim, but went on to describe that a 66-year-old man was punched in the face.
This guy, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. This, y'all saying it. This cannot be random. No way in the world that this was random. That dude looked like a normal dude. And so you would just randomly punch Steve Buscemi in the face? Let me see if we can make more out of this.
And taken to Bellevue Hospital to be treated for bruising, bleeding, and swelling.
Jesus.
Buscemi's publicist later confirmed it was him, saying the acclaimed actor is okay and appreciates everyone's well wishes. NYPD Crime Stoppers released this photo of the suspect, caught on camera wearing a blue shirt, black pants, white sneakers, and a dark-colored baseball cap.
He going to jail.
Buscemi is the latest celebrity to fall victim of an unprovoked attack in New York City. His Boardwalk Empire co-star, 55-year-old Michael Stuhlbarg, was hit in the back of the neck with a rock while walking in Central Park in late March. Stuhlbarg chased down his attacker, 27-year-old Xavier Israel, until he was taken into custody by police and charged with assault. According to the latest NYPD crime statistics, felony assaults in New York City have increased by 4% this year to date.
I thought they said that crime was down, assaults and felony assaults was down. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I just remember when they was on that Eric Adams and all of them and the police chief and stuff, and they were saying, "Oh my God, listen, guys, assaults are down. Even though we're going to call in the National Guard to come into the New York subway stations, and we just need help. We need help from our legislators. We need help from our people. I can't read that word. We need help from our legislators. We need help from our people. But let me rest assured, New York crime is down, and felony assaults are down by double-digit gains. All right? Not only is it down, but it's down by double-digit gains. Now, I'm dyslexic. However, I am calling on the National Guard to come into New York City. They are going to be in our subway stations. We got a lot of technology that we're trying to deploy, and we're going to continue to support our migrants, and we're going to continue to leverage the Biden administration to make sure that they can try to get us the funding for New York City. We're going to have to make some sacrifices. I talked to the administration, and what the administration said was we're going to have to take a 5% cut across the board, okay? So when we taking this 5% cut across the board, that goes for everybody, okay? So in addition to that, we're going to cut our police funding. We have to cut school administration funding, and I know a lot of y'all not going to like this, but we definitely got to cut funding to sanitation. And the reason why we got to cut funding to sanitation is because we could do more with less. We could do more with less, okay? So I need y'all to please bear with me. And they told me that I wasn't going to get back in office, but I beat them the last time, and I'm definitely going to beat them this time. And we got the support of New Yorkers. We just made sure that we got gig workers, $20 an hour. I was talking to Gavin Newsom over in California and Karen Bass, and they told me that works for them as far as the line cooks over there with the minimum wage workers. As long as they was doing the thing that they were supposed to do, you're going to have a job. You're going to have a job here in New York. So we just got to make sure that we get all of the migrants, and they're not here illegally. We got to make sure that we get all of the migrants to work. We want to get them work permits, and we want to make sure that they become a part of the New York economy, because crime is down double-digit gains. And we making sure that we taking care of you. Go Knicks. Go Knicks. That's what he said to us. That's what he told us. He told us, go Knicks, and that crime was down double digits. So why in the world is Steve Buscemi getting his lights punched out? Why is Steve Buscemi getting his lights punched out in New York City? Oh my God. Let's see what else. I got to see who this culprit is. Let's see what he was doing moments before.
Now to exclusive video showing the moments before actor Steve Buscemi was randomly attacked in Kips Bay.
This happened on 3rd Avenue by East 27th Street, and police are still looking for the attacker. CBS 2's Lisa Rosner has the video.
Exclusive video shows actor Steve Buscemi looking at his phone as he walked south on 3rd Avenue last Wednesday before noon. The 66-year-old looks up to greet someone, and then moments later, just after crossing East 27th Street, is when police say Buscemi was punched by this man unprovoked.
It's crazy, but it's believable. It happens. I live right around here, and you hear it all the time.
Police are asking for the public's help in identifying the man in blue. Exclusive video also shows the suspect.
That's a normal man. His Nikes ain't really even dirty like that. I got those same Nikes. Them exact same Nikes. I got them in there. I ain't never even, let me go see if I got them. These ain't those. Let me see. These ain't it? Are these the same ones? No, these ain't it. These is different. Yeah, he got the black joints. Nah, that's not the same. I thought them was the same Nikes. This man is walking down the street like a giant, punching people in their lights out. That's not good.
Moments before the attack, walking north on 3rd Avenue, appearing to say something to himself.
Yeah, that dude crazy.
We're told the attack happened in front of this shed
He probably was listening to DMX.
behind me. Photos have emerged of Buscemi with a bruised face.
The Brooklyn native and former FDNY firefighter declined an on-camera interview. On 9/11, he returned to Ground Zero to help his former engine company. He was given keys to the city in 2021. A rep told us in part he is now another victim of a random act of violence in the city. He is okay and appreciates everyone's well wishes, though incredibly sad for everyone that this has happened to, while also walking.
Y'all said I'm the culprit now. Y'all said I'm a suspect. I take that.
The streets of New York.
I think it's horrible, actually. I got attacked right here, too, a couple of years ago.
Really? At random?
I was walking down the street and somebody came by and smacked me in the back of my head and knocked me down.
This man spoke to us after a dentist visit.
It's a reflection on the leadership of our country.
Oh, sir, keep it moving.
In our city.
Hey, hold on. Dog went to the dentist and got 13 teeth.
Visit.
It's a reflection.
He ain't got no teeth. Hold on, fam. You can't do an interview and saying that you came from this is trolling. Dog said he came from a dentist visit and he ain't got none of these. All of these is gone.
Smacked me in the back of my head and knocked me down.
This man spoke to us after a
Dog ain't got no teeth. Talking about you came from a dentist visit. Dog, New Yorkers is wild. New Yorkers are insane, bro. Every time I go to that city, I love it. I ain't even gonna cap. New York is one of my favorite places to visit. It's one of my favorite places to visit. But this dog ain't got no teeth, bro.
Dentist visit.
It's a reflection on the leadership of our country and our city. They'd arrest you, but you'd be out the next day or that afternoon. So why not punch out Steve Buscemi?
Buscemi was taken to Bellevue Hospital for bruising, swelling, and bleeding to his left eye. Buscemi's Boardwalk Empire co-star Michael Stuhlbarg was also...
It's bad in New York. Hey, y'all be careful over there in that city. It's very, very bad. And shout out to the news for trying to point out that the dude ain't had no teeth, saying that he just came from the dentist. That was real wild. That was wild of y'all at the dentist office for doing that. Let me read.